Hi everyone and welcome back to HomeHeadChef. Today we're going to be making diner style waffles. These waffles have a crispy exterior, they're light and fluffy on the inside, and they're easy and cheap to make. And they're sure to please any family or crowd. So let's step up to the cutting board and see what we need. For this recipe we are going to need 2 cups of flour, 1 3/4 cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1 1/2 cups or 1 stick of melted butter, 1 1/2 tablespoons of white sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to start by combining our flour, our sugar, our salt, and our baking powder. We're just going to give this a whisk and get it well incorporated. Once that's well combined, we're going to set the flour mixture aside. And we're going to whisk our eggs together until they become a little bit opaque. Now we're going to want to incorporate a little bit of air into those eggs. As you can see, those bubbles. It's going to help the waffles be light and fluffy. Now we're going to add in our vanilla to that. Get that mixed in. We're going to set this aside and go back to the flour mixture. Now we're going to incorporate our eggs into our flour mixture. Get that mixed in a little bit. And then we're going to go in with our milk. We're going to be adding in a little bit of our milk at a time. Once the flour mixture comes together, we're going to go in with our butter. We're going to get this mixed in. Now we do not want to over mix this. We want it to be slightly lumpy. Just have a few bumps in it. We're going to set this aside and let it sit for about 5 minutes so that way the baking powder can start to activate. In the meantime, we're going to heat up our waffle iron. Once your waffle iron is nice and hot, you're going to want to brush it with some butter, or you can throw in some pan spray just to help it not stick. Now depending on the size of your waffle maker is going to determine how much batter you're putting in. But you're going to want to take your batter and go right in the center. I think that could use a little bit more. Give it a little spread. And we're going to close the lid, and you're going to want to cook this. The time that it takes to cook depends on how crispy you like your waffles. Let's close, spin, and we're going to let it go. Alright, let's give this a check. Nah, that's a good looking waffle. Could have used a little bit more batter. Let's pull this out. Set it aside. You can place these on a rack inside the oven at 200 degrees to keep them warm till you bust the rest of them out. Now if you want, you can also add chocolate chips or blueberries into the batter after you put it in, just like that. And top ours with a little bit of chocolate chips. Close it up. Give it a spin. Now I'm going to make the rest of these. Let's plate a few up and then we'll get a taste. Alright, now we're going to take our waffles, go dead center of the plate, get a little scoop of butter, a drizzle of syrup. Now you can top this with chocolate chips or strawberries, whipped cream. Be creative with it. Alright, now let's get a taste. Let's dig in. You can hear the crunch from the outside. Ooh, I don't like that noise. It's rich, it's fluffy, the outside is nice and crispy. This is hands down one of my favorite waffles. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If so, hit that thumbs up button. You can also check us out on Facebook at HomeHeadChef. If you're interested in this waffle iron, I'll drop a link down below to where you can pick it up. There's no sponsor at all. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time.